Video 5. Importing data from tab delimited files. In the previous video, we learned how to import data from files which have fixed width data. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can get data imported from tab delimited files. Another very common format of flat data file is the tab delimited file. This can also come from an Excel export, but can be the output of some custom software we must get our input from. The good thing is that usually this format can be read in almost the same way as CSV files, as the Python module CSV supports the so-called dialects that enable us to use the same principles to read variations of similar file formats, one of them being the tab delimited format. Because of video 1.2, you're already able to read CSV files. We'll reuse the code from video 1.2, that is tabreads.py, where all we need to change is the dialect we're using as shown in this code. This dialect-based approach is very similar to what we already did in 1.2, except for the line where we instantiate the CSV reader object, giving it the parameter dialect, and specifying the XL_tab dialect that we want. Let's run the code. So you can see the output. It's the same as CSV. Awesome. A CSV-based approach will not work if the data is dirty. That is, there are certain lines not ending with just a new line character, but have additional tab markers. So we need to clean special lines separately before splitting them. The sample dirty tab delimited file can be found in section 2 data dirty.tab. Now let's look at the code. This is the file, section 2 tab read split.py. It cleans data as it reads it. We also see that there is another approach to do this, using the split function. The advantage of using the CSV module approach over split function is that we can reuse the same code for reading by just changing the dialect and detecting it with the file extension .csv and .tab, or some other method, for example using the csv.sniffer class. Now we run the code, and that's our output. Cool, isn't it? So that's the end of this video. In this video, we've learned how to import data from tab delimited files. Great! In the next video, we'll learn how to import data from a JSON resource.